Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Playing Real Life. We're here with Isaac Bancaco at Pineapple Girl in Kapalua. And as you saw in the last segment, he's talking about sourcing local products. So I just wanted to expound on it a little bit more. I know when we're off camera, you're talking about having trusting relationship with your farmers and food trends. So how do you work with farmers with that? Like, do you identify food trends or predict things and make them grow what you want?
Well, I think a lot of the two-way communication stems from what I would want to put on the menu, and creatively what we as a culinary team can come up with as far as menus in the future. It takes a little more planning because we're developing menus for 3 and 6 months in advance, but yet by planning that far in advance, I can communicate to the farmers of what we want them to grow.
Okay.
And you know, we'll select and choose. I work with about 12 different farms, and usually I'll pick one and a backup of farmers that I think can grow whatever product that. And as an example, Tommy Watanabe from Watanabe Farms up in Kula, they're really good at growing cabbages.
Oh.
So I asked them to grow a plot of Brussels sprouts, similar climate, similar inputs into the soil, and he's been really successful at it. So that's one example of I think that two-way communication. So I let him know what's coming up, and he'll let me know if he can grow it, how much he can grow, when to expect it, and then I can write my menus based on that.
Wow, that's neat. Can you tell us about food trends that you think might be happening for 2015?
You know, I think food trends are exactly that. You don't really know until they're actually happening. So you know, I think there's a lot of chefs and a lot of restaurants and a lot of hotels even that throw things against the wall and see if it sticks. Now, I do know that the farm to table, in my opinion, the farm to table is not really a trend because as a guest or a visitor to Maui and Hawaii, you want to eat Maui, you want to eat Hawaii, and you want to taste things that are grown here and that the land and the sea provide. I mean, it's no secret; it's been going on for a long time. But I think as a trend, we just got to maintain that and come up with different creative ways to implement different ingredients into what we do. And you know, a lot of the trends happen in the big cities, and it's us paying attention and reading and following on Twitter. And
No, but you can create a trend too. I'm sure you.
Yeah, the trend's coming. We'll let you know. We'll let you know when Pineapple Girl is.
You gotta follow him on Twitter to find out what the new trend's gonna be.
Yeah.
Funny. Now, what's your favorite comfort food?
Don't laugh. Eggo waffles. And I'll eat it 24 hours a day. Eggo waffles and Dreyer's vanilla ice cream.
It has to be Dreyer's. It can't be Baskin Robbins.
Vanilla bean. Cannot be. Gotta be Dreyer's. And for some reason, I just found that their ice cream is. I like it because it's not. I don't know. I just like the flavor and the texture of it. Yeah, Dreyer's. It's a little more airy, and it's not as that. Like Rosalani is real creamy.
Yeah.
Real. Yeah, creamy.
Yeah.
And Dreyer's is a little more icy. So I don't know. For me, you asked me about comfort food. My grandma always bought Dreyer's, so I think it's more of a mental thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dreyer's vanilla ice cream and egg waffles. All day, every day. I could live on that.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, they're both not local.
Actually, a lot of chefs have weird comfort food or junk food.
Yeah.
Chef Marco loves chili dogs because they don't have chili in France. So when he came to America, he discovered, he's like, oh my god, what is this chili? It's great stuff. So he always eats chili dogs, even at the airport.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's just, I think as a chef, you know, you have at your fingertips virtually any ingredient you want to get, and sometimes it's just good to get back to the roots, right?
So as far as what's happening at Pineapple Grill, is there anything new coming down the pipe?
2013, we're starting a wine series.
Oh, okay.
And we're doing a wine event every other month, starting in February. So February 22nd, so Friday, we're doing the Italian escort. And what that is, it's an escort, not the escort, but an escort through 3 different regions in Italy. Piedmont, Tuscany, and one to be determined based on the availability of wine we can get. So we're doing a 5-course wine dinner. We'll be sourcing wines from Italy. And we have a pretty solid lineup so far. Pineapple Grill is known for 3 things. Service, number 1 on Maui, and the wine list, and of course 3 being food. And I'll be humble enough to, as the chef, to be known that it's in that order. Okay, so it's it is.
I would go for the food.
Yeah. No, it's in that order, and we have a great wine list, and we have some really big Italian wines. A Barolo that's really good and very highly sought after, and the allocation is very small. So we're lucky enough to get a couple bottles of that. I think we're doing a Nebbiolo and an Amarone. That the vintages and the maker are up in the air still. So, oh yeah, should be a good event. So that's February. What's after February? March, April. We're doing another one, and on our website we have the whole list of the themes. So we're kind of doing. I'm not doing one particular maker, as a lot of people, a lot of chefs do the pick X maker and stick to that. I more wanted to do a theme, okay? As far as because I think if you choose one maker, you're kind of as far as a whole dinner, you're really just limiting yourself, and you're in the band with the voice and the ukulele. But I want to be in the band with the guitar, the bass, and really get the best wines that fit that particular theme. As an example, Chilean and South American wines are really hot. So we're doing and the funny story is that everybody in Chile and Argentina, the challenge is to grow at a high elevation. So, like the higher the elevation, the tougher it is to grow. The oxygen's less, the water's typically less, so on and so forth. So we're doing grapes above a gram. So every grape that's grown above 1,000 feet in elevation.
Wow.
And we're gonna do So we're gonna do and it's a South American theme. Kind of the side story to that is all these winemakers and vineyard operators, they have egos just like all of us, and they want to grow the best grape and develop the best wine at the highest elevation. So if you're at 500 feet, you're out of the mix. They want it at like 2,500 feet, and the higher the better in their mind. So it's kind of a cool backstory, but we're doing that as an example.
Neat. Okay, so if you want to try Isaac's stuff, check out these wine dinners. Come to Kapulua, stay at Kapulua, and follow him on Twitter, Instagram, not Facebook. You can follow Pineapple Grill. And then hopefully you can come to Oahu.
I would love to.
Your way through Oahu for this.
I'm gonna come visit all you.
Okay.
Thank you.